Hey everybody, it's Lee. I'm going to keep my voice down a little because everybody's still sleeping. Let me just go over to my YouTube side and get things happening over there. Let me just get this over here. I have to do my YouTube side so it all goes right. Hey Chef Kicker, how you doing, honey? Give me one moment. I'm just getting my YouTube side going here. Hey, Lady Casca, how you doing? Mama Bear Strong. Hello. Don't mind me. I just woke up a little while ago. I haven't even got outside yet. But I wanted to check in with everybody. My grandson Brockton's turning 7 today. So we're having a birthday party at my son's house for him. So we'll be gone. Um, so I figured I'd just pop in and say good morning to everybody. I'm sitting here and I'm looking out the window and there's that damn that darn bunny rabbit that's always in the back. He was floating around in the neighbor's yard over by her flower bed. I'm watching him go all over the place. And then he got to the street and then he stopped and turned back around because our street is very busy. Oh, Lady Casca, I'm so sorry. You're still hurting, huh? So after you showed me that, I have been down too because I was outside watering and I stepped on a pallet, and the pallets that I had my tomato plants on, and my flip flop went through the gap in between. You know how the pallet has the gap, with the two pieces of wood. Well, my foot went down in that hole and broke through, and then I fell, and my shoe and my foot went the opposite way and got stuck under the pallet, and I toppled over. And I don't know if you can't really see it, but right on, like on, right there, it pulled all the skin, it bled, and it got me right on the ankle bone. It is so sore, I can barely walk on it. Yeah, this happened not yesterday, the day before. Or was it yesterday? Crap, the days are running into each other. Hey, Han Solo. Yeah, the kids are still in bed too. They're leaving with their dad on Monday after their physical. So, and then today we have the birthday party, and so we get their suitcases ready and stuff like that, and clothes washed. And well, I think all their clothes are pretty washed. And so I was watching your general store video. I don't know, Lady Casca. I've been watching all kinds of shows. Me and Sierra watched a movie last night. She's Funny That Way with Owen Wilson, and and then we started watching Everything Must Go with Will Ferrell, and then there was another one we were watching. The other guys with Will Wahlberg and Ferrell, Will Ferrell. But it was late, and so I told her I'd watch the rest of it today. But I think she went in her room and she watched it. So I don't know, but she's sleeping. Hold on 1 minute. I got stuff here I have to put away. I did go do a little shopping yesterday with Sierra. We went to Walmart because I needed to get some spray paint, clear spray paint, because someone mentioned that. So I got that, and then we picked out some leggings for her. She has a lot of jeans, so I wanted to get her some leggings. She wanted leggings too, black, of course. And then she found a pajama set, and it's from The Nightmare Before Christmas because that's her favorite movie. She couldn't decide between a onesie, this furry onesie, and then a long sweater with long sleeves with all kinds of pictures on it, and then these long socks that go all the way up her leg. So she picked out one of those. Hey, Full Monty. I got to talk to my girls at 2:30 this morning. Girls, you have daughters? You look too young to have daughters. I'm going to a wedding today, tomorrow's happy birthday. Hey, Rose Young, good morning. Yeah, Lady Casca, I can't believe that. That just I remember you showed me that picture. That looked awful. It must be hard. Is everybody helping you, I hope, get around or doing things? I haven't even gotten outside yet to open up the greenhouse, but with that rabbit running around, man, I don't know. And I know we're gonna be gone all day too. Oh boy, my cucumber already sprouted. It's pretty freaking long. Which one is that? That's the tasty. I'm telling you, the tasty jades sprout like that. I went outside yesterday. My plants outside that I started two tasty jades. The leaves are like that long already. I already have tasty jades this long in the greenhouse. That a new batch that I started. Oh wow, these ones started too. These are pickle bush. I'll have to put those in too. And my peas and my green stalk sprouted. I was not. I didn't think they were going to sprout, but they did. And my celery sprouted in the greenhouse. I'm going to try to grow celery. I can't even. I can't even like flex my foot. Oh, how old are your children, Monty? Did you see on the news that Anne Heche's car went? I was just watching it. It was on my YouTube. Anne Heche is an actress. She had a little blue Mini Cooper and it was flying down. I think she was drinking. I do. Flying down the street and she went through someone's house and she's in critical condition right now. Burns and everything. The car was freaking mangled. Mangled and burnt. The lady was sitting in her house in her chair and went right through her whole house. Just feet inches away from her, I think. I don't know, but I think, and they had someone said they saw her at a store right before that, freaking out and driving erratically. So I think she was drinking or something. And it was weird because the movie we watched last night, was a movie she was in. Hmm. You have a 17-year-old? Wow, you look like you're not much older than freaking 17. Monty, you do not look that old to be having kids that old. No offense, you just look really young. Wow. You're a baby. Well, that's good that you got to talk to him. Jeez. Yeah, when I was watching that this morning, I was like, wow. Yep. So my daughter, I took her to Famous Footwear because I had ordered her those Nike slides and I had a coupon, so it was really cheap. And I was like, I'm not passing that up. She really wants them. And when we went, we couldn't find them in her size, so I ordered a pair. They were still too small, so I brought them back to the store. They didn't. They had two pairs left, and they were both the size I was returning. So she's got tiny feet. tiny, tiny feet. But the tops of her feet they're fat, and so couldn't find another pair. But I asked if they could order them, and they did. So, and they're gonna ship them to the house. So that's good. It'll be the and she tried on other ones in another style, but almost identical. And so we kind of know and we were way off on the size. She had a size 5 she was returning. She needed a size 9. So we were way off. Go shopping at my parents' stand. They have so many tomatoes. My dad did over 500 plants. I went there yesterday because my mom had asked me for some pectin if I went out again, and I had it here, and I never left the house, so I finally brought it up there. They have still 100 plants, tomato plants in the greenhouse, and they planted over 500. My dad thought he wouldn't have enough. Well, he's got enough. I have to probably go up there and get some tomatoes just to cut and freeze so that I I don't want him to toss all these tomatoes because they're beautiful. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go up there and get some tomatoes and, break them down and get them in my freezer so I can make sauce or something. They have and everybody's raving about it on Facebook. I was just looking at my grocery list, you were born in '75. So oh, I was born in '72, but you look so young. You age very well, Monty. Jeez. Look at me and my oldness here. I know, I was just making out my grocery lists, for Shaw's because mangoes, Sierra loves mangoes, shrimp, Coke, Tropicana, and I love the Jello sugar-free puddings and Jello, so I'm gonna get some of those. I still have some, but porterhouses are on sale at Stop and Shop for $6.99, but Big Bunny has them for $4.99. It's their $4.99 sale. So I was thinking I might stop at Big Bunny on the way back from the party because I have to go right by there. And ribeyes are on sale at Park and Shop, which is right down the street for $7.99. So I was down in the freezers. My beef freezer has a lot of space in it. I gotta go organize again because I have blueberries all over in my freezers, different freezers. I gotta put them in one freezer. I don't know when I'm gonna go, Rose. I have the birthday party that I'm going to, so I don't know how long it's gonna last, if I'll even make it there. I wouldn't wait for me, honey, because I just don't know. Chris is working, so I'm gonna have to if he gets out in time. Oh, hopefully I'll still be home. If not, then he'll have to meet me there. He had 500, Lady Casca. My dad did 500 tomato plants. 500. 100 in the greenhouse. The rest are outside. He started them in the greenhouse, brought them out and planted them outside, and then he's got 100 more in the greenhouse. Even if it's over the phone. Yeah. Yeah. Are you far from them? Woke up to oh, Joe, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, you're going to Shaw's. Shaw's is where, yeah, the mango strip steak, shrimp, Coke, Gatorade, Tropicana. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know, Rose. I won't have my car for a day or two because Chris has actually Monday night I gotta drop off. So Monday the kids have their physicals, then they leave with their dad. On Monday night I gotta drop the car, drop Chris. We gotta drop Chris's truck off so he can stay at the deal at the mechanic, and then he's gonna take my car Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I have to babysit my grandson, Emmett. So my week's pretty booked. Oh, it's a kidney stone. I thought it was your foot still, Lady Casca. Oh my God, you're going through it. Oh man. Well, I'm giving you big hugs right now. Gosh, oh, you were really going through it. I thought it was your foot. You showed when you showed me your foot. Joe, woosah, woosah. Isn't that what they did in Bad Boys? Sierra, oh my God. So Sierra was asking me about her name, why her name was Sierra, and she really liked the name Savannah. And it was so funny she said that because when I was pregnant with Sierra, I didn't, I really liked the name Savannah. But their dad, if I remember correctly, their dad didn't really care for that name. So if it was going to be two girl twins, it would have been Savannah and Sierra. But because it was boy girl, he didn't really want it. I remember him saying he didn't want Savannah, but he liked Sierra. And so Sierra texted him yesterday and said something about, why didn't you like the name Savannah? And he goes, if your mom told you that, if it was going to be two girl twins, it would have been Sierra and Savannah. And then he said something about Todd being named after LL Cool J. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. But I loved LL Cool J. But I don't remember because it's Todd James McLeod. Because Eric, their dad, his real name is James and his middle name is Eric, but he never went by James. Only on legal documents. He even his teachers had to call him Eric. He just so I don't know if I'm the because the way he said it in the text sounded like Todd was named after LL Cool J, but I don't remember that. So Sierra, she was scratching her head on that one. Oh, Loretta is in the hospital for kidney stones. She lost. Oh no. Oh my God, I didn't know that. I haven't been on here much. Part of aging. He woke up, didn't wake up. He was trying to show. Oh my gosh, Joe. I'm so sorry you're going through all that. I didn't know Loretta was. How do you lose a lot of blood? I don't know anything about kidney stones. How do you lose a lot of blood with kidney? Does it come out with the stone? Hey, sassy cat. She lost 2 pints. Oh my God. Everybody say your prayers for her. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I haven't been really on here as much. Ugh. Hey, Mama Bear Prepping. How are you? People are going through it right now, huh? And well, I haven't been hearing good things about the hospitals and stuff. So hopefully they're taking care of her and she's getting the care she needs now. My sister has had kidney stones a lot, my younger sister, but um, I never heard of blood. So I don't know, but I don't really know anything about it. I wouldn't know. Oh boy, I hope they figure it out, Joe. Give her my best. I like puffy fish, sharp and pointy. Goodness. I know my friend, well, she's an old friend of mine back in the day. She was pregnant and she had them, and it was awful. Awful. Wow. Hubby has had kidney stone. My sister too. Bad. like my cousin, he had to have them blasted or something. I don't know too much about it, but they were bad in him. Yeah. I'd be on pissed her kids don't check in on her. Why, she's by herself? Too much protein. I know when my friend got it, she was drinking a gallon of milk a day because she was pregnant. She just loved milk. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Oh boy! Well, everybody say a prayer for Lady Casca and True Loretta. Why can't they just go in and take out whatever causes them? Completely just clean it out. With all the technology we have, even like when your head fills up with a sinus headache and you've got all that sinus, why can't come up with something to just drain it out? I don't get it. I don't get it. You know why? Because there's more money in those over-the-counter meds and stuff that you need for that stuff. It's ridiculous. Something so simple. I don't know. That's why I'm not a doctor, because I don't know. But what's everybody's plans for today other than, like me, I have that birthday party. I gotta get his package together. I was just watching the Hillbilly Kitchen and she did a shipwreck dinner. Looked pretty good. Yeah, it is about the money. It is about the money, Lady Casca. I got my what is in here? I thought it was my Thrive Life water, but it was not. But I got two of these. This is sunblock shade cloth for next year for my outside plants. So my tomatoes didn't fry too bad. I mean, some leaves had to be taken off, but it didn't do too bad. But I got two of those to do over the raised beds next year outside. Maybe help it. I can't believe my cucumbers are sprouted. I'll have another wave of cucumbers for when it gets fall. And all my tomatoes, oh my God, my tomatoes are huge on my windowsill. They're so big. Let me go get some and show you. I cut into one last night, and even Sierra was loving it. My kitchen is a flipping mess. I have to do that too. I'll get them for you. Hold on. I'll probably start munching. But I wish I could remember what I think these are the purple Cherokees. I brought them in before they got attacked by the animals. They were not very red when I brought them in the house, but they're turning red now. Those are the purple Cherokees. I think what I cut into last night was a beefsteak. I don't know if this is a beefsteak. I think this is a beefsteak or a Rutgers. And then these are all my red Siberians. They're so good. And then all my yellow and red cherry ones. These orange ones are honeycomb. They're so sweet. They're sweeter than the red ones. But I have to say, I have never successfully grown big tomatoes. So this is my first year ever. I threw a lot of plants away that had the blossom end rot that I just couldn't fix. And then I lost a lot because of the animals getting them. Now I pull them when they're like a light reddish tinge. Yeah, Joe, you need to take it easy, honey. I don't think I'm gonna grow so many potato plants next year. Um, Especially if my dad does so many. Um, Maybe one large one and one red cherry and one orange cherry. I don't know, maybe two large ones. I'm not sure. I want to get the Celebrity Plus. Uh, I want to try all these different varieties. That's the problem. Yeah, make a list. Get what's on sale. Can you believe the price of cream cheese? On sale, it was $3.59. On sale. I remember when they were like $1, 99 cents on sale. Unbelievable. Because I was going through a phase recently where I wanted my cream cheese and salsa dip, and I went and bought a bunch of Tostitos and salsa, and I needed the cream cheese. Well, I went and got a couple blocks of cream cheese. Now I'm over it. I'm on to, I don't know. I'm not craving anything else right now. But see, I knew I was going to start eating these tomatoes, and there's a lot of sugar, but I'm loving the orange ones. I might do. I don't buy milk, eggs, or butter. Yeah, I was downstairs in the basement, and I had some gaps, so I wanted to put the butter all in one spot, and I was like, thank God I have all that butter down there. I'm starting to shop the sales, and that's it. And I write these lists out, and I still don't get to the store. I just don't go because I still have so much in my freezers. Oh God, a 60 count of eggs up at Walmart yesterday was like $14, $15. And it was 5 something for a 12 count. Yeah. I gotta go turn the pool pump on. It was off all day yesterday because we got a little bit of rain. It rained for like 2 seconds and then stopped. But I guess where Chris was working, it was thundering and lightning and everything. He got home early last night. I was like, what? It was like 5, 6 o'clock. Like, that's early. Well, I can go back to work if you want. He had an attitude. I'm like, it's just unusual. That's all. Well, if they kept us working, we wouldn't have work for today. I'm like, that wouldn't have been so bad. But I knew to keep my mouth shut. 20 hours a day and do. Wow, Joe. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I've been getting them at the farms too. All right, Care. Have a good day, honey. I won't be staying on much longer because I got to get going for the day. I have to get outside, and I pulled a couple onions yesterday. Oh, my mom and dad had some beautiful onions up there that they had in their garden. But I did pull a couple small ones that were bent over and soft. And I used my red one to cook with last night. I made burgers and hot dogs. Well, Chris did the burgers and hot dogs on the grill. And Sierra's having. I didn't even think because she's got to go for fillings, and she's going to have to open up her mouth, and she's not able to open up her mouth yet. I have to have them check it. She says it feels like they're stitched together. I says, you got to exercise, and I'm going to have her do it now because she's got to loosen it up. It was stitched over in here. So of course it's got to be re-exercised. She's going to have her ortho appointment, and she's got to have her filling. So she's going to have to open it. So she's got to get it loose now. So I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about that in bed last night. I'm like, she's got these appointments coming up and she's going to have to open up so they can get in there. And she just doesn't yet. She hasn't even got her grinder yet because it's too big. All right, Rose, have a good day. I would stock up a little extra if you can, because I've been watching the reports and there's not going to be much shipped from Taiwan. I can tell you that from what I'm reading and hearing. I did some stocking yesterday. I got a lot of their juices for school. Sarah likes Snapple, and she can't have soda. It bothers her. Anything with carbonation in it. So she likes her juices and water. So I stocked up on Snapples and stuff like that for her. Also for school, so that, we found out that Massachusetts for the whole school year is going to be free lunches. So that's going to be good. But they usually take their lunch anyway because they don't like the lunches. But this is going to be high school and it's different now. So we'll see. And Solo. I got to talk to her today and have her really stretched it. I took her yesterday. We stopped after we were shopping. We went to the buffet, the Chinese buffet, but she didn't get much. She was trying to eat a piece of that cheesecake that she likes, and she's got to stretch it. I know she does. I had the same problem when I had that tooth pulled up here. Steady and pick on it. He said he was going to come up here eventually. I don't know when. It'd be nice to see him, though. Yeah. Bye, Rose. Yeah, so hopefully Chris don't work all day. We're getting his tires. We're finally getting that project out of the way Tuesday. That'll be a load off my mind. I've been going through the Tekka website and reading things because there's a learning coach central for me, because I'm going to have to submit, like after he does all his work, I have to be the one to do the final submitting of it. So I have to make sure everything's, and I have to take his attendance and all that. So I have to learn what I'm supposed to do. So yeah. Now, did you guys see on Thrive Life they have pre-made meals? There's 2 out right now. What did I do with it? The Thrive Life sale for August is sweet corn, broccoli, peach slices, blueberries, green peas, and pineapple. And you can get them individually or all in a pack. And the pack has 2 blueberries, 2 green peas, pineapple, peach slices, sweet corn, and broccoli. They're not doing any meats. I did get an email. They're going to have to start raising the prices of the meats and the eggs. They don't want to, but they have to. But they also have pre-made meals that look pretty. They only released 2 right now, but they have a whole bunch that are going to be getting released. Let's see, the meals. So they released the vegetable pasta primavera and the cheesy chicken. It looks so good, except I can't have mushrooms, and one of them has mushrooms in it. But they have coming soon. They have some breakfast ones, some beef and pasta ones. Let's see. I wish I could click on it. Let me see. Let's see. So I might be getting the let me see if I can click on it. They're going to sell out very fast. I have a feeling. I do. I have a feeling. So, soon as let me see if I can go to this. So, I'm going to see if I can share my screen. That is the vegetable pasta primavera, and there's 3 1-cup servings in each pouch. And you just add the water. That has pasta noodles and a marinara sauce. And it looks like it's got some zucchini and things like that in it. It looks pretty good. Hey, Brian. Oh, an indoor wedding. That's good. Yeah, that's the vegetable primavera. Then there's a cheesy chicken one. I want to try the here's the new meal flyer. Hold on. Oh, it's creamy beef with rotini, apple cinnamon granola, a blueberry oatmeal, a creamy mashed potato bowl, a breakfast skillet, the cheesy chicken, which I think is already out too. The cheesy chicken's out already. 3 1-cup servings per pouch, 20-year shelf life, simple ingredients. The cheesy chicken one. Let me see. Yeah, the cheesy chicken one looked good too. Let me stop sharing this. Hold on. Yeah. Did you unit cost the pre-made? No, I haven't even really looked at it all yet, Han Solo. I don't even know what the prices are. I didn't even look. I didn't even look. I haven't really been on the computer much. Maybe enough time to upload a video that I've had stored in my videos. Been so busy. Just been busy. But I might try making a few with my own ingredients from Thrive Life and see. I just haven't. I have been so straight out busy right now. But yeah. So they're just, they're coming up with new ideas, and I don't even know what the costs are. I'd have to go back on the site, and I just got off it. But yeah, I'm sticking to the sale items each month. Like what I ordered was what the heck did I order? I ordered the broccoli. Because Chris likes broccoli and I want to have it on the shelf. For when we get older. When I get older and I can't be out in the garden and doing all these things, I want to have what he eats and what we eat. So I got just sale items. Hey, Gardener Josh, how you doing? I gotta be a little quieter because the kids are sleeping. Yeah, I'm not blowing my money all on Thrive Life. I'm pretty well stocked right now. So like I said, we're getting the tires done. That's about $900 to $1,000 for everything. And then I really need to put money away for oil for the winter. So my spending is on hold right now. I want to bulk up our savings for the winter. Um, that's why I got all her shopping done for school already. Um, Christmas presents are for certain people are already done. Still got more Christmas shopping to do, but I know. You working right now, Josh? Big hugs to you guys. I'm not doing anything exciting right now. I just trying to get myself going. I didn't do any dishes yesterday, so my kitchen is a mess. I got to go out and water. And actually, Han Solo, we used some of the relish yesterday on our hot dogs. Sierra did too. And my pickles, the one jar of pickles that I kept in the fridge when I did my pickle recipe is gone. They finished it yesterday. Yep, it's all gone. The rest of the pickles are down on the shelf. The things I didn't think they would like, they liked. That's crazy. I know, I couldn't believe it. Sierra had a hot dog and she even had a burger, but she had me slice the burger in half, like lengthwise, so make it thinner. Because it was one of those Bubba burgers. I had them in the freezer, so I wanted to use those up. And she made me slice it down the middle. And then her hot dog had to be, it was one of I made hot dogs. I made the skinnies and I made the fat ones. And she took a fat one and she even sliced that down the middle. No, no, I did not embrace making it again. I will wait till they go on sale and buy them in the store. It's too much work. I don't have any cucumbers anyways. All my cucumbers are gone. My new batches of cucumbers are growing now. I think I might have a Tasty Jade ready in another few days on my second section, like the second set of cucumbers, because I pulled all those other plants out. Started 3 more in the greenhouse, and then there's 2 more Tasty Jades. But those are for eating. The pickling, which are right here, I have 2 that I have to plant to get another wave of cucumbers. Yeah, I'm not making any more relish. I just know now that I know how to do it, but it's not something that I would focus my energies on. No. All that chopping and mm-mm. No. Yeah. So what are you guys all doing today? I know Josh is probably working. Out in the garden or at work. Brockton is 7. I can't believe Brockton is 7 years old already. It's going by so fast. He likes Sonic the Hedgehog and Minecraft and things like that. So I got him a bunch of things like that. And it's going to be a pool party. It's going to be at my son's house. So they'll be swimming. Sierra's friend Sam is coming. I got to pick her up. They haven't been speaking too much. Sierra got mad at her last weekend, the day we went out on our out and about, and I came home and they were arguing, and she went home early, and I don't know if they've been speaking, but I guess they're kind of speaking. But she's coming. Sierra put her on timeout, kind of. So she hasn't been playing with her online games because it had to do with the online games and that she was mad at her. So she just stopped playing with her. Told her because she for whatever she did, she got Sierra restricted for a week of playing on a certain game. So Sierra's like, "Well, I'm not talking to her or playing with her for this whole week that I'm restricted." So she hasn't played with her on that game the whole week. So this will be the first time actually hanging out since they got fought last weekend. Oh, see her. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on much longer so that everybody can do their daily stuff. And I got to go outside. I don't even want to. I don't even want to go do my dishes. Black Watch. Good morning. You're new. Well, welcome. Just checking in with my people. I didn't see Crazy Irish live or Trust, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a quick live. Gotta sneak it in when I can, because I never know what I'm doing. Never know what I'm doing. Oh my God, did you guys see the thing Crazy Irish did with the minions for Trust? Oh my God, I watched it this morning. I was cracking up. You once said you were doing a live on another channel's broadcast. I don't know. I used to go live with Trust in God and Crazy Irish, but I don't do it. I jump on there once in a while when I have time, because they're usually on certain times, and at those times I'm busy around here. So once they're done, I seem to be done my work, and then I jump on. And I just jumped on this morning because I had a few moments before I go start my work. Oh, I know. It's at my son's house, and it's Han Solo. I don't know. We were in that chat. Oh. Where are you from, Black Watch? What state? I don't want to get too personal, but I was just wondering. I'm in Massachusetts. Taxachusetts. I don't even want to start my day. I just don't. I just don't. I want to be lazy today. Mountaineer Mama. Good morning. I was just watching the Hillbilly Kitchen or the Hillbilly Homesteads. She did a shipwreck casserole. About 28 channels now for me and some wrenches on most. Yeah, but I don't know you, so I don't really give out any wrenches anymore. Um, the ones that have them have them. Honestly, because I don't know my way around here that well. So for me to try to go into these settings tabs, it's awful. I don't do well with, like, I don't even go into my YouTube studio only to upload a video. I don't go into the analytics. I don't go in and I don't go into all those screens. I don't pay attention to all that. I'm so old school. I'm lucky to even do this. To be honest, I don't even recognize the name Black Watch. But welcome because I just I seem to zone in on the YouTube name. So when people change their screen name, that confuses me. Like I had one person, she changed it a lot, and she was coming in to my lives, and I knew her, but I didn't recognize the new name. So it was like I had no clue it was even that person. Yeah, shift kicker, you have. Put some spike strips on the couch. I know, right? I don't know. I think I'm getting tired, so I know I can tell I'm getting tired. I'm not feeling starting the day either, which should have I know. Mountaineer, I know. Ask Shifty. Well, that's good to know. So I'll remember that Black Watch name now. I didn't get all my onions. They're not all ready to come out. I go out every day and I look for the ones that have fall. This is how I learned. I'm learning, guys, remember. So I watched some videos and they say when the onion falls over, the stems, and they get a soft where they bend, that's when it's time to pick it so it doesn't get too watery and rainy and rot. So I go out every day and I look for the ones that have fallen over and are soft, and I'm getting a few here and there, but it's getting to that time soon. What week am I on? I'm like on. I gotta find my thing. My desk was clean in that video that I just dropped. It was clean. I'm at week. I don't even know. My thing is still in July here. Okay, so today's the 6th. We're at 12 weeks. So 12 times 7. Help me out, people. 84 days that they've been in the ground. And I think the maturity date is like 100 days on some of them. So we're getting there. I got that shelf outside so that it's ready for the curing. I got the shelves out there at least. 84. My brain is not working. You have a 5-day waiting period, so I had to wait. Oh, on my subscriber thingy? Okay. Yeah. My hands are hurting so bad. Even just turning my cap. I have to be careful what I do. I do that so that because I like to just chit chat with my subscribers. I come in here just to check in with all you regular people, and I'm not big, I'm not looking for the whole 100,000 million subscribers. I like small group where I can touch base with you all and see what you're all up to and actually pay attention to the people in chat and not miss any of the comments. And because when I first started doing lives, I'd be up on panel and I noticed for me, I would stay staring at the front panel, everybody on panel, and I would totally miss out on chat. And I realized after a while that I just didn't like that. So I like to be able to more interact with my chat people. And so I started doing my lives without everybody up on panel. Once in a blue moon, I'll bring people up on panel, but I like to really focus on my chat people, because I like hearing about what you guys are doing. And, you guys give me such great ideas. And, I always have my notes here and stuff because you guys just give me such good ideas. And you help me out on a lot of things when I don't know something. And I find there's more value in what you guys have to contribute. You've taught me so much. So I feel like going on alone, I can focus for me. I know there's people out there that have great ways they can just focus on all of it at once. And I'm just not one of those people. I like to be able to focus on you guys. I like hearing about what you guys are doing and where you're going and and I have that squirrel moment all the time where I could be looking at all these people up on panel and I'm totally not paying attention to anything else. And I just found that I wasn't doing that's not something I wanted to do. And I think with YouTube, the first year you're learning so much on how to navigate through here. I still don't know my analytics section. I don't want to be bothered with all that. I don't care how many views I get and I know some people all they care about is all that. I don't. I don't pay attention to any of that. Thank you, Brian. The raised beds. If you followed since the beginning or go back to some of the older videos, you will see how I've worked my husband. Because when we first started, I was growing and raised those pots, and he just had one board across some bricks. And then I had this brilliant idea to make planning tables because my dad makes planning tables, high ones, so that you're not breaking your back. But we used crappy wood and we just used what we had, so it wasn't strong and stable, and it molded out and they fell apart. And he made a lot of them. And then as I found YouTube and I learned how to go to all these different channels, I learned about like the raised beds on the ground and then the greenhouse. My aunt had a greenhouse and it was a small one. So we got the idea. So we've changed it over these last couple of years, literally a lot. We've changed a lot. And unfortunately, my husband has to be the one to build all that. I've worked a man. I'm surprised we're still together. Houses, garden. Oh yeah, you can definitely. A lot of the channels I watch, they go do garden on a deck. Homestead Tessie, she has a little deck that wraps around her house, I think, and she has bags and I have a mishmash of different containers. I have fabric pots, I have hard pots, I have raised beds, the greenhouse. And you know what's crazy is we don't eat a whole lot of everything that you gardeners grow. We don't eat the squashes. We don't eat turnips and beets and leeks and cauliflower. We don't eat all that. So it's just a very small variety of stuff that we do. Black watch if you have it. Yeah. These buildings, in my opinion, are too restrictive. What do you mean? Where you live, they have too many restrictions on what you can do. Is that what you're trying to say? I know some people have those HOAs and they give you a list of rules and stuff. Yeah. I still have a couple of those free Chris shirts that I wear around the house. They got stains on them though. Um, I am so not tech savvy that I didn't put my t-shirts out for sale on an actual site. Um, I just sold them through here and I pretty much gave them away because I didn't want to sell them to everybody. I wanted people to just have them. So I kind of put us in the hole there and We had to stop doing that. Plus, I wanted something that, okay, like this one here I got. This is from Bev and our half acre homestead, but she was selling them on Bonfire. Oh, got a piece of hair. And I like it because this doesn't come off. When you wash them and the stuff comes off, this is into the shirt. It won't come off. And the one that I got from another YouTuber, it all came off after a few washings. So when I was doing my t-shirts, I was just going through Vistaprint because Vistaprint sent me a email with a special sale or something, and I figured I'd try a t-shirt with our logo on it, and I really liked it. It was soft, and it doesn't come off. It's like that. It's part of the shirt. But it was just through Vistaprint, so it wasn't through a site where you could just order them whenever you wanted. I know a lot of these channels have links to their stores. I'm not that tech savvy. Just not that tech savvy. So I gave a lot of stuff away. I had mugs. I gave some of those away, sold some. I'm out of those. I'm out of everything now. How you like that? I love my new cart. I love my new cart. It makes things so much easier. It takes me a minute sometimes to do things, and I didn't think spending the money was a good idea, but we managed to make it work. Now I have it. And I when I was yeah, I know. Yeah, Black Watch. I agree. And that's why I wasn't doing a link to selling the t-shirts until I bought some from Vistaprint, and they were really good. They're really good. But I just don't have the money to invest in it right now. And we're not a big channel. And why would people want to wear my t-shirts, honestly? Um, but what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So the video with the cart. Okay. I thought I was video recording at the very end, and Chris got in the cart and I was pulling him, and I had the camera going. I thought I was recording. I obviously didn't hit the record button because I'm wheeling him around the yard and thought I was recording, and I wasn't. So when I got to put the video together and I saw that it wasn't there, I'm like, where did it go? I've never hit the button. So I'm holding that phone up and dragging him around the yard in the cart, and I'm holding that phone up and it wasn't even recording. I was so mad. Because it was funny. It holds up to his weight, that's for sure. Ugh. But I never hit the record. Yeah, Lazaric Unleashed. Oh, Shift Kicker put the channel in there. That's my husband's channel. We're not professionals at all. That's why I don't claim to be an actual prepper. I don't claim to be an actual, because I am learning as I go on everything. And everybody in here helps us learn. I'm just a normal person that just don't know. Some days I want to, I feel like there's something on my leg. There is. I don't know what it was. Let me find my sneaker. Hold on. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I got a vacuum down here, honestly. I'm a mess in a dress, people. I have a few miles on the odometer. A career. Oh, you do? That's cool. That's cool. I don't. Learning is not a destination, it's a well, I'm 50 years old and I'm just starting to really garden. And my parents have done it my whole life and I never paid attention. I just started pressure canning 2 years ago. Watched them do it when I was little. Yeah, I'm learning now. I don't know what a mainframe is, honestly. That's how much I don't know. You can honestly say you're not a closet prepper. Yeah. But that started out as a coupon thing. I was a couponer. That's how that started out. Um, I just had this like interest in couponing and it was like a game to me to see how much free stuff I could get with my coupons. And that's how all that became. Didn't even think of it as prepping. I just thought of it as couponing and great deals and the rush of couponing. Um, that's how that all started. That's exactly how it all started. I didn't think of it as prepping. I'm glad I do it though, because it's so nice to just run downstairs and get something when I don't want to go to like my onions. We cook with a lot of onions. So I think I'm gonna do double onions and double potatoes next year because my mom and dad. Okay, so when I went up to my mom and dad yesterday, my mom went in. She went out of the room for a minute. She comes back with a bunch of ones. When I sent up the potatoes, I sent up some of my potatoes to see if they would sell, and I told them to keep the money because it wasn't many. Well, she sold all my potatoes. She kept the money. She kept the third out for her, and I'm having to clean them and bag them. And I didn't want the money, and I wasn't going to take it, and she made me take it yesterday. And so I think next year, I told them last night when I was there, I said, I might do a double potatoes next year because they don't grow potatoes. That's one thing they don't grow. They used to, but I guess my mom explained to me the first year they grew potatoes in the ground. There's my daughter. They were getting potato beetles before they even pulled the potatoes out. They were in the ground with the potatoes. So he never did it again. Because I remember going up there and digging up potatoes and bringing them up to the house and making homemade fries. There's Jack. That's my daughter. Mainframes take up floors. Do you know what a mainframe is?
No,
No. This Black Watch, he does mainframes. Or he did. He worked in IT.
it's IT.
Internet and technology, computers. My grandfather built houses. My dad and him built houses. They built stores. He did carpentry. He taught me how to do the basics. I built my own shelf once, a big shelf system. Hey, Firefly! So, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, I might do more potatoes next year, a double batch. I'll do double what I did this year. And I'm going to sell potatoes up there. Yep. That way they have a little bit of everything my parents put out, plus what? Potatoes. Because they sold with it. They sold them in 1 pound bags. They were the little red Norlands. And they sold. She charged $2 for each pound and they sold. So yeah, I made $24. What I sent up there. Chicken Noodle Girl! Mayhem! Firefly! I know. I've already been on here over an hour. My dad's a jack of all trades. He does welding. He runs a sawmill. He built his own sawmill when he was a young man and has logging business his whole life. And he did foundations. He had a foundation business as well as the logging. He's done everything. Everything. He's still at it. 2 a.m. mayhem. That was me the other day. Oh boy. The guy's coming over here in his tractor with more wood. Oh Lord. Chris isn't even home.
Where's he gonna put it?
Oh man, did you guys see the video? Did I put that video out yet where he took down a bunch of his trees and the old man across the street. And
Gonna drive into your car, bro.
no, my car's in the driveway. He drives.
No, it is not. Yes, it is.
He's driving through our backyard, and he's dropping off big log lengths.
I can pick those up.
It's all like cherry wood and oak. He probably thought Chris was home, but he's not here.
You should go tell him that.
No, he knows where to dump it. I'm just going to leave him be. Who you calling old? Well, he's back. He's delivering more wood. Yeah, my grandparents had all the planers and all the hutch that my grandfather built me is beautiful. 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 His stuff belonged in like stores like Ethan Allen and beautiful homes with the stone and the dark brown wood, and they were just beautiful
Why
homes.
am I back into another tree?
He'll be fine. Oh, so Sierra, you have appointments coming up for your ortho and your fillings. You're going to have to open your mouth. You're doing it. You need to stretch it and get it ready because you have to have those fillings. So you better start stretching all day.
More shots in my mouth. Woohoo!
She's just getting over all that stuff. This poor girl. I know. But oh boy, don't mind the hair. You need to all day long just open and close your mouth and try to get it open as wide as you can each time. It's going to loosen up. It's just because where it was stitched in the corners. I had the same problem up here. When they stitched it, I couldn't open my mouth either. You have to just work at it. And you're going to, because your appointments are coming up next week. Oh, this man, Black Watch, he's in his 80s and he still drives his Kubota thingy around. A couple years ago, he lives across the street and I can see where my desk is. I watch him. I get to know his schedule, and I knew he was kind of frail. And he pulled into his yard one time in his SUV, and he got out, but he hadn't put his car in park. So it rolled over him, and I watched the whole thing. The door knocked him down, and he went underneath his car, and he literally had tire marks down in front of him. And he had just had back surgery a few weeks before that, and he almost died. And I like ran out. That's why I leave my computer here, because I have all elderly around me. They've been here 50, 60 years. We're like the youngest ones here. So when I saw that, I flew out bare feet, crossed the yard, crossed the swampy yard in the front where he lives. And I got the car because it had backed itself over him, and he's laying there. And the car just kept going into the neighbor's yard and stopped and was running. So I put the car in park and laid down there with him on the ground until 911 could get there and his son could get there. He had punctured lungs and broken ribs, and He was gone for months after that. In the hospital. And he had just had cancer removed from his face before that, and his back surgery, and he had to have his hip replaced from this and the accident. So I really watch my neighbors, and we take care of them. We do. So I'm like yesterday, he scared me yesterday because he had pulled up. His SUV is gone now. I guess he did something to he has a little Mercedes or something, a little black car, and he's already backed into things with that and scraped that up. So I think he knows it's getting to that time where he shouldn't be driving. But yesterday I watched, and he had pulled he's got a long driveway to his house is way off the road, but he never stops in his driveway. He always goes right up to his garage. Well, he stopped, and it was there for like a half an hour, just stopped there. And I'm like, oh my God. But I had to head out, and I told my daughter I was worried because what if he had maybe had he's got a heart things in his, like a pacemaker, and he's got.
The car probably wouldn't have stopped. It would have kept going.
I know, but what if he stopped the car and he was having a heart attack there or a stroke or something? And he doesn't ever just stop. So I watched, and when we left, but I didn't want to go over there in case he could have just been reading his mail. You know what I mean? Because his mailbox is at the very end, and he probably was just reading his mail. So when we came back, the car was gone, and he just pulled up. So I'm glad he's okay. Because he told us the other day when he came with the wood that his daughter's been on him about slowing down, and even with what he's got in here, that pacemaker, it's not doing very well. So they said there's nothing more they can do for him. So and then the lady across the street, her husband just passed away or is in their hospice, and they're all. Oh, I know. Did you take the day off, Firefly? Yeah, but he owns a business. It's a chemical company where they make the chemicals to clean out the dairy pipes for dairy farms. And he finally retired, or kind of retired. He still goes in just to kind of oversee, like once a week, but his sons took it over. He was a teacher, I remember, in my town. Firefly says, hi, Sierra.
Hi.
I love my neighbors. They're all elderly, though. I have this lady over here. She lost her husband last year, so we check in on her. I bring her fruits and veggies. And then across the street from her is her friend Ann. And she just put her husband in hospice. There was a lot of times that she would it's a place you go before you pass away. And Chris would see the ambulance over there, so he'd go over. Her husband had one leg, so he was in a wheelchair, and he'd topple over, and she couldn't get him up. And they keep a red police light type thing in their front window, so when it's going off, you know something's going on. And that's how her and Ann would communicate. So she just found out she has cancer, she has cancer. And then next to her is another older couple. He has one leg, but he's always out and about. He don't stop. And then next to him is the one that just brought the wood. They're all older, much older. But they're wonderful. They're wonderful.
Yeah, I don't have any friends.
There's no friends around here for Sierra. Just Sam, and she's way over there. I was not meaning you. Oh my God, he got another bunch. How did he fill up that bucket so fast? It must be somebody over there filling up the bucket. He's been having younger kids, probably his grandkids. So we get free wood, and it's beautiful wood. Beautiful wood. Cherry, oak. He's got his farmer hat on.
That lady's leaving too.
I literally nearly died, Mayhem. When I went over there, his glasses were broken underneath him, and he's still trying to hold his phone and call his son. I just laid there with him, and I called the places I needed to call, and
She told me to dial 911, but I didn't know.
Barefoot through. He has like a big green grass area, and then there's like a water trail that comes across. It's not a full stream. I was muddy, and I never ran so fast in my life. And when he got out, no lie, when he got out of where he was recovering, he walked up my driveway and sat down, and he didn't even knock on the door. So I happened to come outside, and there he was sitting there. I just busted out crying because I was wondering how he was, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't know him yet, really. You know, he'd come at the end of the driveway and talked here and there, but he talked with Chris mostly. I just got to know his patterns because I was always at the computer doing work, and I'd see him come and go at the same time each day. Well, for Christmas that year, he brought me over this big wrapped box, and it was an air fryer like the one I have on my counter. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And then he gives me, well, when he first got here and was sitting in the chair, he had an envelope with a card and $100 bill in it. And I'm like, I can't take that. And I'm bawling because I saw him and I knew it, because I was wondering if he was okay, or I hadn't heard nothing. All those months he was getting, better. I had heard, it's still really hard. I had asked the neighbors shortly after he did that to himself, and they said he had punctured his lung, his ribs were broken, his hip was broken. You could literally see the tire treads going down. So he holds a special place in my heart. I'm breaking down here, guys. Sorry. So now we just really watch them. We do. I know it's not stalking, but when I see something out of the ordinary, like him stopping in his driveway for that long, Black watch. Got me all crying. Anyway, it's been over an hour now. I'm going to have to go because I got to get out there and open up my greenhouse. I'm all sentimental now. A basket case. And I got to go wrap Brockton's present and turn the pool pump. You want to turn the pool pump on?
Got a baby in my hands. I can't.
She's got Jack. No, don't go. I could stay on for a few. I don't have nothing major to do. I mean, I don't want any of my neighbors to go. They're, they have families that are going to take over there, and who knows who's going to move here. That's the downfall of having neighbors that are older like that in their 80s. I finally found a comfortable place to live where it's quiet and they're wonderful people. I mean, the neighbors next to him every year, they're they brought me fresh made baklava and Italian cookies and all kinds of stuff.
Someone wants me to bring my goggles to the party because she heard there's going to be a pool there.
Yeah, I told her the pool. Casey's got the pool. So bring your goggles.
I don't know if I'm going to go in, but
bring the swimsuit anyway, or wear it under your clothes so you're ready to go. Why do men go crazy? Oh, I don't know, man. Oh, Firefly, I'm so sorry.
what?
She had a funeral last week. Her son's Nana. I have been accused of being a reincarnated 15-year-old brat. I'm good with that. Oh, gosh. I'm thinking now of the assless chaps, Mayhem. Oh, because they smell like a new truck. Then you'll turn into a cranky old lady and let them worry about you. Shift Kicker's birthday. Oh, tomorrow. Did you finish watching that movie?
No. I got sidetracked and watched something else.
We'll have to watch it later because it's good. The other guys with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. Oh my God. Will Ferrell's a police officer and he's a forensic officer type. So he doesn't get out there in the field. So all the guys in the office are messing with him because he's so nerdy. And they tell him as he's sitting there at his desk typing away, bye, Shift Kicker.
Forensic accountant.
Yeah, he's a forensic accountant. So they tell him that there's this thing he's going to do in the office. It's a shoot. He has to shoot up into the ceiling. So he shoots up in the ceiling and blows a hole through the ceiling in the police headquarters. So they take his gun away and give him this wooden gun.
And now he carries it around.
Oh, God.
And he was pistol slapped.
He pistol whipped freaking Mark Wahlberg with his wooden gun. Oh, he's here with another load. Oh, gosh. We're going to have a lot of wood. Purple Hearts. Purple Hearts.
Didn't we watch that?
I think I just watched that.
It was the military one with the girl.
I think we just watched that yesterday, Purple Hearts.
Not yesterday, but you guys did watch it. It was about that girl and the guy who got married for the benefits of
oh, was that the one?
And the guy in the military. Yeah.
Yeah, we just watched that. Yes. Oh, yes. Me and Sierra just watched that, Mayhem. It was a good ending, right? She ran all the way. She ran right there and they got back together and oh yeah. Double layered Hershey chocolate cake.
Ew.
Chicken Noodle made that cake. Oh.
That's
It was, Mayhem. It was so good. Me and Sierra watched it together. Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. Did you see that one?
no.
Check that one out. Firefly is saying. Black Watch. Use guys. Oh, she calls me Boomer. My daughter calls me a boomer. Yes, she does. Chicken Noodle, please make a video. I have a few cakes I want to make. There was a applesauce cake. Yeah. I'll do more baking when it comes cooler out.
Like
They were
fall.
total opposites, Mayhem. They were total opposites. They didn't even like each other. And you know what's funny is back in the day, I probably would have done something like that. My friend actually married somebody from Puerto Rico, or was it Dominican Republic, I think. Yeah, she did. She did it. Yep.
And then they left.
Yeah, she came back here, and I don't think he ever came over here. She's probably still technically married. Who knows? I don't know.
Holly?
Chicken Noodle make a video. Sierra Firefly says you will love that movie. Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. Is it on Netflix? My daughter. I'm out here. Far out, man. Oh my god. Oh yeah, why did I come into the yeah. Well, listen, guys, it's been an hour and a half. I don't want to use up all my free time, my free hours, so I can come back on another day with you guys. I do have to get out and open up the greenhouse and things like that, and get myself cleaned up and ready for the birthday party, and put my grandson's present together. And I have to clean the kitchen. It's a real mess. So I really appreciate everybody coming with me, hanging out with me. I'm better composed now. um, yeah, brat. Thank you, Brian. Everybody have a great day. I'm gonna let everybody go, and yeah, Brockton is a snuggle bug. I haven't seen him in a couple weeks, so hopefully it'll be a good day.
Yeah, he's also a lot of other things.
Sierra. All right. Well, I hope you come back, Black Watch. Now that I know the name, I'll remember it. I'm good with the names. So when people change their names, it kind of confuses me, and I don't know nothing after that. But I'll remember Black Watch. All right, guys. Everybody have a great day. I got to head off and get some stuff done. It's nice of you all to join me. All right, guys. Bye.